today's Ford Model A Q&A.
One from Michael. He's saying, what is your opinion on rebuilding a Model A two-tooth steering box, keeping as original versus replacing with a F100 steering box, supposedly feels like power steering, versus using a shorter Pitman arm?
All right, if you've watched any of my videos, you know what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh, what is it?
So for
Play it on 'em.
for those with sensitive ears, just go like this right
La,
now.
la, la,
All right,
la.
don't ever put an F100 steering box in. That is the worst decision possible. I've driven plenty of them. You know, even Bob's got one car that has that in it. When they work and everything, they're fine. What happens is it changes the ratio of steering. You have to turn the steering wheel twice to get the equivalent of one turn of steering on the stock box, which really throws you off if you go from one Model A to another. I've almost died in Bob's business coupe. When,
Wow.
I mean, because I go to turn the wheel and the car didn't even turn. It's like, oh no, turn it some more. And then it kind of starts, and it freaks you out. So anyway, but that's not the issue. The real issue is, in order to make the F-150 steering box work with the Model A, they have to weld that F-150 worm gear onto the steering shaft of a Model A. I have seen 3 of those come apart. And one of them was while the car was traveling at highway speed, ended up in the ditch.
Oh my gosh.
Really bad idea.
That's scary.
The one guy, Randy Gross, down in Southern California, was making a brand new shaft with the new worm gear on it a while back, and I think he stopped making those. That might have been the way to go, but don't. Rebuild your two-tooth. Now, a two-tooth steering box, say that 5 times fast, will steer very easy if it's rebuilt correctly, if it's adjusted properly. That's the main thing. I can almost swallow the modification of going with needle bearings in the sector housing. That makes it a lot easier to turn also.
Keep those Model A's driving for generations to come.